at Buxton Raceway for semi-final number 2, and I am with not Jonathan, I'm with Roger.
Am I not Jonathan?
You're not Jonathan.
Do I look different to Jonathan?
You're lacking something.
Okay, I'm lacking in a lot of things, but yeah, I'm standing in for Jonathan. I don't know what he's doing today. Have you any idea?
Not a clue.
No,
Not a clue.
okay.
Anyway, we're in the sunshine.
Yay! Never ever sunny at Buxton, and look at it. In fact, Jonathan and I drove up this afternoon, and the scenery is just spectacular. It's such a great place to be and to have a racetrack as well. We're so lucky, aren't we?
Very lucky. So we're in the Peak District, and we have a pit that is full.
It's mad.
How good is this?
Did I hear 57 cars?
We've got 56 drivers booked in over the 2 days, but they're car sharing. So we've just done 49.50 today, I think. It's the final count. It's amazing.
That's a lot of cars.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody talks about low numbers at Buxton. This is certainly, when we tried to park up, it was actually very difficult. I think we were one of the last cars in the car park, and they're all out on the overspill, and it's brilliant.
Well, myself and Jonathan did a little video last week, and we asked for people's support, drivers and fans, and we've got it. So we can only thank everybody who's turned up today. So thank you very much.
It's always the case, isn't it? People don't mention the fans, and they, without them, the sport is nothing. None of these cars are going to pitch up if there's nobody here to watch them, and it's really excellent in that regard.
No, we appreciate it all. So we're looking forward. We've got 2 full days of racing this weekend. Let's focus on today because you are here today. Semi-final time.
I'm always dead excited about semi-finals. I've done one of these, you know.
Have you?
I have, and it wasn't very good. It was, in fact, it was rubbish. But I'd like to do another one. Actually, I've got it in my mind, and perhaps that's a little. But yeah, semis are brilliant, and it's excellent with so many cars. Not only is the semi going to be great, but all the other races are going to be loads of cars in that as well, aren't there?
Exactly. And there's a really good buzz and atmosphere, isn't there?
Totally.
I think semi-finals are exciting because of the nerves and anticipation and what's going to happen. But today, I don't know, it's just something a bit above and beyond, I think.
Yeah, I think that's right. And yet at the same time, it's a relaxing atmosphere as well. There's people, there's a lot of very happy, smiley faces, aren't there?
Yes,
which is what we like to see.
Indeed. So, semi-final, who's your money on?
I want to say, is Tom Harris in it?
No.
Okay, is Matt Newson in it?
No.
Okay, what about Frankie Jr?
Sorry? Frankie. Yes, Frankie is pole sitter.
Is that Big Frankie or Little Frankie?
Big Frankie and Little Frankie is
They're both in it?
Both in it, yeah.
Well, it's neither of those two, is it?
No,
So
okay, keep going.
who would be... Is Finn Sargent in it?
Yes, he is.
In that case, he's going to be... Front row?
Front row outside.
Front outside.
Finn's done exceptionally well to get up there.
In that case, he'd have to be a strong contender. I mean, the thing is, where's Ted starting off from?
Towards the back.
Well, that's where he often does well from back there.
No, he's mid-back, so he's doing well. He's doing well.
Yeah. So who's your money on?
Callum.
It's Callum's
Maybe,
on.
yeah. I think if Callum can just keep... It's going to be the young inexperience that might let him down, but Christ, he's been so mature these past few months.
Absolutely.
He's really stepped it up, and I just think if he can just get around the first few laps, sit tight, and then I think he's definitely top 3. I really do. I'd like, you can't predict it, can you? But there's some big names in there.
It's really interesting that during the whole of that discussion there that you were talking about Callum doing well, Frankie Wayman just walked right round and he's actually behind us now in there. So
he's
let's hope he's listening to every word of that. It's going to be very interesting. What we do know and what we always know, it will be a very interesting race.
It will indeed.
Totally.
Let's see how it goes.
Look forward to it. Thanks very much for your time, Sophie. Tesla, is this your car?
No, I borrowed it from Jack Fence.
Why? What's wrong with your car?
I've just got a shale car, so that we don't have a tarmac car.
But Dave Polly...
He just wanted the car to be fast for once.
Well, Dave Polly raced his shale car. Why can't you do that?
Maybe I can do, but we had a race last week, 2 weeks ago in St. Martin as well, on me on Texel, and I thought when I got a lot of damage from that, I will not make it. And I need a lot of practice with my own car, so I thought I need to find a proper car. So.
And how was it?
It was really good.
Was it?
Yeah. I really thought.
Did you think, right, this is what it should be like?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. We've been practicing this earlier today, and I thought, in the first couple of laps, I thought, this is a really good car. I will make it. And
can you be clear about what was specifically, what felt different?
You mean between them tarmac cars and shale cars? You got loads more brake on the right front, so it's when you go into the corner, the car wants to go right. When you go on the brakes, then you have to turn left. You need to be straight into the corner, and it's harder to catch people up because on shale they make little mistakes, and then you'll catch up earlier. But it's easier, I think. And on tarmac they don't make mistakes really. Yeah, it's all about hitting each other and just normal passing.
And I asked a couple of other people this question, and I think it's probably valid for you. If at the start of that race somebody said to you, you can have P10, would you like P10? You don't have to go and race, you can have P10.
No, I always want to fight for my place. Really.
Okay, right. So
I will be fine with place 10, but I will deserve it. I want to just get it. Deserve it.
Yeah. So
I think I did.
And did you think that you would get higher than P10? Was your aim to be P5, P4, P3?
I've outlined it for P5, but then it's really hard to get going with them because they are really quick. So I'm happy with the P10. It's always better when I got a P5, but I'm fine with this. I will take this. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, look, it's lovely to talk to you. I'm really pleased you're in the World Final. It's great. It'll be great to see you on the grid in a proper place as well.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Adam Joyce, P9.
Yes, mate. Yeah, can't grumble that, can we?
We're very pleased. Where did we start on the grid?
Dead last year.
Dead last.
Couldn't have got no worse.
No, indeed. And the last time we spoke, if I'm not mistaken, was it Ipswich or was it? No, I can't remember.
I don't know. It's been a while ago.
It's been a while, but you were doing.
Yeah.
So, have you gone a bit quiet?
Yeah, so we're still waiting on an engine for this car from the States, and that's why I've just sort of picked a meetings really, hired an engine for this, just to get us by, and it's sort of half paying off, aren't we? We're scraping through and getting there, and just can't wait to get my engine really, and then we can.
Why do you need an engine from America?
I don't need one.
What's wrong with this one?
This one obviously is not mine, so it's just a bit of peace of mind. Like if it's my own, if it goes bang, is what it is. Where if it's someone else's, it's just not nice. It's like hiring a car, isn't it? It's not great. So as soon as we get our own, it'll be nice and just hit the ground running and try and get some pace, and just need some seat time really, because we do odd meetings, and then you try and beat yourself up because you're not in the seat enough and you're not making the right decisions. So
So talk us through. You go on the grid and you're really pleased, everybody's applauding and you're coming on, doing your little parade lap, and then you sit at the back of a whole grid of cars in front of you.
It was quite nice actually, to be fair. Obviously back in the V8 days, obviously was always at the back, so it was quite nice
to get back there.
Yeah.
Remind yourself what it's like.
It's not that bad, but it's just like, anyways, there's no pressure as such. So all we can do is just try and finish and try and stay out of trouble, and then we got involved in the trouble, and then
but once you got going, did you feel like I've got this, I've got more pace than people in front of me?
Not really, no.
Okay.
We're struggling for brakes, but it sort of helped us because quite a lot of stoppages. So the brakes sort of overheated, pedals on the bulkhead, and then we'd have a stoppage, so then it would let all sort itself
So sorry,
out.
let's just be clear what we're talking about there. So you're saying that as the brakes have got hotter and hotter and hotter, you press the brake pedal, there's nothing there.
Yeah. So
and is that because you've got old fluid in there, or?
No, it's just I think the ratio of the pedal because obviously it's a shale car.
Yep.
So the ratio to have some feel in it is so long, whereas for tarmac the strokes is too long, so it's hitting the bulkhead really. So it's not set up for the job. Obviously another to-do list as such, but it was we mainly came today as try and qualify. If not, it was for the consolation semi. Hopefully, have my engine, and then we'll try and compete in that. But we've completed already.
All that out of the equation.
Shock horror, really.
You'll be made up, and I suspect you can probably do quite well on shale. I think you'll be all right.
Yeah, I just need to.
You've had a little bit of experience in that regard.
Yeah, I think we need to try and dial the car in a little bit, and before that,
a bit of testing.
I've never really been a massive believer in testing, really. Obviously, the tarmac job you had to for like tyres and brakes. Whereas if you're just driving around on your own, one of these always feels quick anyway, so it's a hard one to sort of gauge. So yeah, I've never really been a believer, but I think the car's just not anywhere that I need to be. Plus, I need seat time, so I think it'll pay off really.
I'm made up for you. P9
Thank you.
From the back is brilliant.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
And I'm sure you'll have a gig like King's Lynn.
Well, yeah, that's it. And obviously, just want to thank all the guys that's helped this week, because I've been flat out of work, so I didn't even turn up to the garage till last night, and they've been on it all week, obviously, week in, week out, really. So this is down to them, really. I just turned up and done the bit of it. Spot on.
Well done, sir.
Thank you
really
very
well
much.
done.
Cheers, buddy.
Bobby, is this a model of your race car?
Yeah, I've been practicing around Buxton all week with it.
And is that the reason that you kept on getting hit by everybody? You spent more time sideways on that racetrack.
Somebody told me they were going to shale it, but they didn't bother.
Ah, is that what it was?
Yeah.
P8.
Yep.
If you'd been offered that when you started, would you have taken it?
No, I'd have gambled.
Yeah.
I
So
wanted better, but I'm in, so.
it seemed like you were in quite a bit of trouble quite a lot.
Yeah. I think I got, like, the first corner, I got up to, like, third, and then I got shoved about and then shuffled to the back, and then I got up again, shuffled to the back.
You were proper sideways at one point, weren't you?
Yeah, now, so.
And at that point, you're going to think, I'm going to pick up some damage here, and it's going to be terminal.
That's it. Yeah, well, you're always watching in your mirror just to see if anybody's coming and whatever, but I managed to get away with it, and yeah, qualified. So
we're in the world final. That's the
it.
most important thing.
That's
I mean,
it.
it's. Have you any damage to deal with now?
No, it's all good, but I think I'm going to go home.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's not your favourite surface, is it?
No, I'm not keen. To be fair, it's. I'm enjoying the shale. I'm glad to come and qualify, but that'll do.
If I give you this, will you do a little bit more practicing before you next come out on tarmac?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that might be a while. Might be next year.
You might need to paint it a little bit as well.
Cheers.
Lovely to speak to you, Bobby. Thank you for your time.
Cheers.
Here with Jordan Folden, 36, P7.
Yeah, just never been in a world final and just kept chipping away and just kept getting faster and faster and better and just run out of laps. Could have done with a bit more, really.
I know, it felt like there were a couple more to come. You really did run out of laps, didn't you?
Yeah, with about 5 or 6 to go, I thought I was catching like the pack with JJ and Paul Hines and Dave. So, but yeah, just one of them, just happy to be in it and see what. Have to do some shale by the looks of things.
I know. Is that going to be very difficult for you?
Just put a shale wing on this with the same outcome, won't it?
Do you think you could ask your dad if he's got any ideas? Because I'm not sure he would. But
he just jokingly said you best get your finger out and build one. But we haven't got much time, have we? So
no, it's good time. I've just asked Bobby the same question I'm going to ask you now. If somebody offered you a P7 at the start, would you have taken it?
Yeah, from when I was starting at the back and to never be in one before. This year was like the first proper year I've had a go back in the sport for a bit of time, and at the start of the year I said I'll qualify for the World Final, I want to win the Gold Cup, so I've done one, I just want to do the other one in a few weeks' time, so I think that was going to be a bit of a taller ask, but...
Was it scary at the start for you? Or did you feel like there was no pressure because you're starting so far back?
It's one of them really, sort of, everyone wants to be in the World Final, but at the end of the day as well, like, I don't race shale and all that sort of stuff, so there's a lot more people that probably would have that do shale all the time that were a lot more bittersweet in one aspect with certain stuff, like people like, oh, I want to be in it. I was just quite relaxed with it all. I guess it paid off and helped.
So what will you do with regards to shale? Will you make a change to this car? Will you borrow somebody's? Will you build one? What will you do?
I don't know yet, to be fair. Right. I guess just wait and see.
You must have some idea, come on.
There's a handful of options, but just wait and see who goes through the consolation semi and then review things.
So potentially not racing this car, racing another car.
This is too quick on tarmac to put on shale. So.
You don't want to be messing about with something that's a winning formula.
No, I mean, like I say, a massive thank you to Jamie Davidson for this car at the start of the year. It was Jamie Davidson. Yeah, the start of the year was like a quick fix borrow, and I keep using it. He keeps letting me using it. And big thank you to him. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been in that race or the World Final. And then also big thank you to Tom. He's helped me massively with this car all week. And you saw then it was getting better and better and better. And it got absolutely trashed at Skegness last time. So to get it all back together and get it going again, massive thank you to everybody.
Do you think if I ask Jamie really nicely, he'll say something, let me borrow it as well?
Maybe. Just ask him nicely.
Not a good word for me.
I don't know, you have to see. Ask him nicely.
Lovely to talk to Jordan. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dave Polly.
That's me.
You came P6.
I was disappointed.
How can you be disappointed with that?
Oh, I wanted to win.
Yeah, but I mean,
We don't start and not want to win. That's the goal. I wanted to be on the front row. Next to, what's his name? Him, Harris, something.
That fella.
Yeah, I wanted to be there on the front row.
Nah, come on, you put a load of time and effort in. You've got to be pleased that you qualified in the end.
The goal was to qualify, but the aim was to win. That's why we were about halfway through, weren't we?
Yeah, but honestly, you actually look quite good out there. I mean, you didn't look what you look like on shale, but you actually look quite good in. All
Didn't
you need.
feel it.
Come on, that's not fair. What did you think that you'd got all the setup right?
The car wasn't bad, to be fair. It
Right.
was all right. I just thought we needed to go fairly big on the first bend and just to try and get at the front, and then you can try and stay at the front. If it wasn't for the restarts, I think I could have been further up.
Yeah.
But it didn't. Restarting at the end of the back straight, as
Yes.
you go, I had to go all the way around the corner. And that
Because
was hard work.
they've already
It didn't.
shifted into top gear by the time they're halfway on
Because
the
it's a
bend.
shale car, it's hard to go round, and I was losing the one in front and then sitting duck. wasn't I?
Yeah.
Damage limitation was
And,
alright,
and
I suppose.
at one point you dropped quite a bit further back, hadn't you? You actually picked up a few places as well, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think you were down at P10 at one point. and then
I
pulled it.
I wasn't that bad, sure.
Was it not? Have you?
I think so.
Okay, well anyway.
Just made that up. Made it up to look better for the camera.
I didn't need to look better when you're in the shot.
Oh, thanks.
I'm very, very pleased for you. It's going to be great to have you in the Kings Lynn semi-final. Because you're in the truck now, and we've only just finished the race. So what about the rest of the race meeting? Is that
It's a long way home. Work tomorrow. Taunton Monday with Formula 2s.
Taunton?
Yeah. Then work. Then Skegness Thursday, Formula 2s. And then more work. And then Venray with Formula 2s as well, weekend after. And then we're back to sunny Bradford for more Formula 1s.
It's commitment, that is, Dave.
We were at Knockhill on Wednesday night. Got home at 4:30 Thursday morning.
You made a note of roughly what that mileage is?
Too many.
Yeah, too many, and it's too many.
Far too many.
So are you a bit knackered?
Always, it seems. It's hard. You're just doing like this racing stock car job. You need to really like doing it.
I just noticed you were speaking to...
It's like it's a lifestyle, isn't it?
You were just speaking to Henrik about gearboxes.
Yeah, the man from Venray. We do Formula 2 gearboxes.
Wow.
Everything. One-stop shop for toy cars, we are.
I know where to come. You all know where to come, Dave Polly Motorsport.
Yeah.
Thanks ever so much for your time,
problem.
sir. Well played.
Thank you.
I'm here with Frankie Young, Frankie Jr,
That's the one.
and you managed to qualify for the World Final.
Did, yeah.
And you're going to be happy.
Yeah-ish.
Oh!
It was a bit, probably could have got a bit further down the road, to be honest. It were a bit pushy. I didn't quite get the balance of the car right. I was struggling to turn it, and then I was probably having to overdrive it a little bit because of that to compensate. And it is what it is. Started 10th row inside, so I was a long way back. So it started really well. I managed to get through everyone, and it was quick and everything. But then sort of like after the last stoppage, maybe even the stoppage before that, it was pushing, and I was just kind of.
It wasn't the young Frankie Jr that I'm used to watching. It was 90%. I'm not saying you were 90%, but the car was 90%.
Yes,
that's what it felt like.
But I've got to be happy. I've qualified in 5th place, so I'm happy with that. But there's always that thought in your head where I could have been a bit further. You know what I mean?
It looked a little bit unstable under braking in the early stages. Was the bias quite right?
Yeah, I played around with that as well a bit, to be honest. Corner entry wasn't great at the start. When you got 100 cars pushing you, it's you want it right, like you want
But
to
in clear air, you were going in. It didn't seem like it wasn't a stable platform to arrive.
Yeah, probably not the best. Like I said, the handling wasn't great, but it was good enough to get where I needed to be. But yeah, it is what it is. I'll take 5th place.
Late on, Paul Hines came past you. He gave you a little nudge, and then which didn't send you out, but it certainly he had a little bit more pace at that point.
Yes, yeah.
And did that feel like I could have done something differently?
I think that was probably the point of the race where the handling was the worst. It was like the mid corner. I was just like, when you're a driver and you know when you're waiting for a car, it's not good. Absolutely. And I was mid corner, I'm cranking the wheel over, and I'm just waiting for it, and it doesn't feel nice. You know you're losing time. Every corner, you know you're losing time. So
because what it means is, as the front is washing out, if you press that throttle, it's going to wash it out further.
Yeah,
so you've got to wait for the grip to come back.
You've just got to wait, and it feels like a lifetime.
Yes.
When you're on track, but reality, it's probably a 1/10 of a second you're waiting for it, or something stupid like that. But yeah,
but a 10th's too much.
It is, yeah, exactly.
And a 10th means other people get you, and you're not getting them.
But Paul caught me, tapped me wide. I looked in my mirror. They were a long way back to any other car. Paul's a clean racer, probably the cleanest racer on track. So I knew he'd only tap me, come past, and then all I had to do was follow him round. And we were safe from the rest of them. We were kind of in our own little bubble. So it was, I were happy. Yeah.
I think I'm very happy that you've got onto the world final grid. Certainly looking forward to seeing how well you go on shale again.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I'm going to race, to be honest.
No, indeed. And you can't borrow Carl's because you can't borrow your dad's.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So
we've got a few higher cars that I could possibly go into, but
I've been around in one of those.
Yes,
it's actually quite decent.
Yeah. Well, I say, actually, are you surprised?
No, I was surprised that it was as brilliant as it was. That's all.
They are what they are. You know what I mean? They've got enough horsepower. There's nothing wrong with them.
No, absolutely.
So they are what they are, and it's just. I don't know if I'll have time to get my shale car ready. It's just been a nightmare with that this year. I had ambitions to get it out mid-year, but I've just been focusing that much on this car every week, just going through the whole car, making sure everything's right, tweaking, changing, even just standing there and thinking about how I could possibly make it even a little bit quicker. And I've just not had any desire to get the shale car ready. Even though there's a shale world final this year, I've just been enjoying getting this thing quick that much that I haven't got round to it.
Well, perhaps now it's the impetus to. It'll be nice to see you get it out from time to time.
Yeah, it would be nice to have it out, but no promises.
Listen, congratulations on qualifying, mate.
Cheers.
Well done. That was Ian Higgins with
He's had some experiences, that man, I tell you.
He's done some stock car racing, he's been around. But
I won't talk about that, to be truthful.
Speaking about getting around quite a bit.
Are we in it now?
We're in it now. Paul Hines, too far.
Whoa. Stay, do that again. That wing's not for show, mate.
Is that like British champion?
There we go!
Look at that! Paul Hines,
I told him that last week as well. You've never introduced me correctly.
You got P4.
I did, yes.
And that's really, really good. You must be pleased.
Yeah, I am, to be fair, because at the start, I got behind, Finn Sargent didn't go. His half shaft went, and I feel for Finn for that, because that's not something that would ever happen on a stock car with a 4.9-inch axle. But he didn't go. So I went down the straight on his bumper, and he was on his brakes, and it just weren't happening. This is actually live now.
Well, it's all right. You carry on. Do what you.
So I didn't go. Oh yeah, you know. So it just didn't go. And then I finally got off him at the bottom of the straight. At that point there, I'm probably 12. I don't know where I am. I'm not anywhere near it. And you're in the mess then, aren't you? You're in the soup. You're in the mess. So I had to try and just keep my head and get going again. And I did. Managed to pass a few people, survive, and got fourth. So I'm happy with that.
It took you a while to start making those places back up, but you certainly got yourself into a groove.
And
the car came to you a little bit.
I think the car was always there, but I am a safe driver. I can't help it. I'm not going to go into a load of cars and I'm going to try and race it through, and I can't help it. It's how I am. So it took me a bit of a while to I know where I am now. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to spoil anyone's race. I think we've all worked hard to get to the semi-final. If you're in fifth, I want to overtake you for fifth, and you finish. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do that. So that's how I race, and it's worked for me then.
So we're going to be well placed on the grid in the world final.
Yeah, fifth row inside, which you know, that's great.
That's a good
really
place to be.
congratulations to Callum Thornton, because he's really drove well in that race. Truthfully, I was a bit nervous about Callum, because in the big races so far this year, I'm not saying he's lost his head, that's not the right thing to say, but in the British, he could have won the British, you know what I mean? He took himself out. And the Scottish Championship, he could have won that and he took himself out. And I just thought, drive with your head and you will win this race, because he's quick. And he did, and he was brilliant. So that'll make a good race for it now, World Final, won't it?
It'll be a good place for you. I'm really pleased for you. Never mind Callum Thornton, Frankie Jr. You're the man.
Yeah.
You're the British champion.
I am, you flipping right, you know it.
Always a pleasure,
Roger,
Paul. Thank you
do.
very much for your time.
Thank you.
Carl Hawkins, look, you've got a big thing on there and everything.
Yeah, that'll do me.
And yet, it's, I mean, I know you're dual surface driver, but I think you prefer shale, don't you?
Oh yeah, much prefer shale, yeah.
So, do you still prefer shale, having got P3? Oh, really? It's not changed you at all?
If someone comes the running now, they can take it.
Okay, right, yeah. But did you think you were going to get as far as P3 in the when you started?
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Is
I
it?
wanted top 3 or 4, yeah. Yep.
And that puts you P6, is it P6 in the grid?
4 throw outside.
4 throw outside, that's right, yeah. So you must be pleased with that.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Definitely, good. And is there anything that you would have done differently? Did you have a chance of getting a little bit further, or was Frankie a little bit too far ahead?
No, well, my power steering pipe blew off halfway through, so I had no power steering for the last half.
Is that why it was smoking a little bit?
Yeah. But it's just one of them where you just got to man up and get on with it. So.
And why did it let go, do you know?
Well, it was a brand new one that I put on, and the end wasn't right, so I twisted it so it was in the right position, and obviously broke the seal and it just popped out. It's completely my fault.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse though, couldn't it? I mean, it could have been curtains. I mean, is it going to pour fluid down towards the back inside as well?
Yeah, no, it was alright.
P3 in a semi-final, great stuff. And
finally win last week. So
exactly, and
it's been a good 10 days.
It's been really good. It's really good to see you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, sir. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm here with Frankie, and you started on the inside front row, but you didn't finish there.
Nope.
Why not?
Callum B.
What did he have? What did he have that you didn't have?
A plan to win the World Final.
Is there a bit of you that's quite pleased with P2 in that?
Yeah, it's exactly where I wanted to be honest. I'd come in here, I'd have won it or second, either of them two. We've just swapped engine in car, so we're getting everything together again. It's just not up to pace yet, but obviously anything in the top 2 I was absolutely made up with. First couple of laps, obviously, when Polly was getting the hits in and Callum, I was just trying to keep going and get out of the way. I was if Finn disappeared straight at the start, Finn Sargent. You've just got to qualify.
But so just for those of you that weren't there, so it was all going well, you were in the lead, and then just before the yellows come out, Callum had come through, and then you put, like in turn 3, you put Callum wide to come through on the inside, but it had gone yellow.
I was on him then, but literally sat there on the yellows, and the problem is with Callum, he wasn't that bothered whether he qualified or not, because he doesn't race shale. So it's a different mindset. So I've got to think, as long as I'm on that world final grid, you can be a world champion. Yes. You can't be world champion if you parked at fence or you got a flat tyre in a semi-final. So obviously, you've got to finish the semi-final. And obviously, when Dave had got me the start, right, superb race, it was good. And just give yourself a few laps, obviously, get going again and get back past him.
So you're happy enough?
Yes.
And would you prefer to have been P1?
No.
That's really interesting. You wouldn't prefer to be P1, happy in P2, because that's where you're going to be in the most trouble.
Tom picked pole, which puts me on the inside,
which is a very, very nice place to be.
Oh yeah.
And at one of your favourite circuits, Lynn.
Yes. So, we'll see if we can do one better than last year.
I think there'll be lots of people rooting for you, Frank.
Yeah, no, it's good. Obviously on the first yellow, obviously I had Carl, the 4th on the first yellow, and then Frankie was 6th, and I was like, oh, okay, right. Because Frankie did tell me if he caught me, he was going to do me. So he started at the back. He's like,
that's nice.
Get out the way. He said, I'm coming through. I'm like, and on the yellows, I'm thinking, he's going to catch me here. So yeah, no, absolutely stoked to get all 3 of us in. Absolutely brilliant for Carl to get on the podium. Obviously Frankie got 5th, so absolutely brilliant. Obviously Danny qualified at Bradford as well, so yeah, it couldn't be any better really.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. Pleasure. Callum Thornton, it's taken a while, but Matt finally managed to start the interview.
That's good, isn't it? Yeah.
It's really good. What's this big golden thing on your...
I'm still not really sure, to be fair. Still processing.
Still processing. Are you quite happy being P1 in the semi-final?
Yeah, I'd say I probably am quite happy, really, yeah.
It took you a little bit of time to get there. Had a good little race with Frankie to start with.
Yeah, it actually jumped out of gear at turn 2. I managed to get it back.
This is off the...
this is first lap, so yeah, when we all steamed in down here, it jumped out of gear, managed to get it going back up the back straight, and then, yeah, worked our way back from there.
I've been down to P4 at one point, I think.
Yeah,
maybe
probably about
P5.
that,
Yeah. And do you know why it jumped out of gear?
I've got no idea, to be fair.
Okay.
Dave came in with a big hit, I think that was expected, so we all slid out, and then went to get back on the throttle, and there was nothing there, so we slammed it back in and got going.
Yeah. Does that mean there might be a little fault on the gearbox that need looking at?
No, I need to put it in a bit harder, I reckon.
Right, okay, yeah. So once you got into the lead, then there were a couple of stoppages.
Yeah.
So did you think that you're going to do it all over again?
No, not really. I was quite relaxed the whole time, really. I don't like to look behind me. I knew Frank was there. I didn't know who was behind him at the time, to be fair. I think the first restart was really good, actually, to be fair. I managed to get a really good gap. The second one, not so much. A bit slow on the gear change, but luckily it looked like Frank pushed on coming out of turn 4 going, so it gave me that gap, really. Then set sail from there.
And then started coming across back markers, of course.
Yeah, the worst one was C-Ed. I think he'd just been nailed like down the top end, and he came back out, wheel spinning like crazy. Came out in front of me, I was like, yeah, he's not very happy, but yeah, we managed to get through most of them quite quickly and maintain the gap, really.
So does that mean we're front row on the World Final?
I think it does.
Are we quite excited about that?
I am, now you say it like that. No, it's good.
All those people behind you, and it's all to do now. And it's shale.
It's good, isn't it?
How does shale feel for you?
Just like tarmac, isn't it?
So it's just the same.
I hope so. Yeah.
I'm really pleased with it. I think
Thank you.
I've got to say that I actually thought you'd do quite well, and
I'm glad you had some faith.
Yeah, I mean, there's good reason for that. You've got a little bit of history in that regard.
Thank you very much.
Really well done, Callum. Great job.